Before Southern rock filled 70s stadiums, a soulful, gritty, blues-infused sound brewed in the 60s South. Twangier, meaner, full of unbreakable spirit, dive into 10 foundational tracks chronologically. Ready to ride back to the roots? Let's go. Memphis. Lonnie Mack. Lonnie Mack was a guitar slinger from Cincinnati, Ohio, scraping by in the shadows of the music world. In 1963, he grabbed Chuck Berry's Memphis, Tennessee, and twisted it into a blistering blues rock instrumental, cranking up the fuzz and unleashing high-octane electric guitar licks drawn from bluegrass, blues, and that wild southern rockabilly fire. This wasn't just a cover, it was a blueprint. Mack's fast, polished fury laid the groundwork for the southern rock genre, inspiring legends like Duane Allman and Stevie Ray Vaughan to chase those dual guitar harmonies and epic jam sessions that set southern rock apart from plain old rock and roll. It proved that blending regional roots with raw power could create something timeless, echoing the South's resilient soul. That fuzzy tone wasn't an accident. It was the sound of innovation, showing how a simple riff could capture the essence of Southern grit and pave the way for a whole movement. The night they drove Old Dixie down, the band... Robbie Robertson, a Canadian outsider peering into the South's soul, penned this in 1969, channeling the perspective of a poor Confederate soldier during the American Civil War's collapse. Though not a Southerner, he wove an anti-war message with a nostalgic bluesy folk rock vibe, stirring controversy for seeming to honor the Confederacy while critiquing division. This wasn't just history set to music, it was a breakthrough. The song's blend of traditional country folk with modern rock inspired Southern acts like Lynyrd Skynyrd to preserve cultural heritage through raw storytelling. Despite the debates, it expanded Southern rock's boundaries, turning it into a voice for the region's people, proud, reflective, and unapologetically complex. The band showed that music could heal old wounds while igniting new fires of rebellion and identity. Whipping Post, the Almond Brothers Band. Greg Allman, haunted by the South's dark history of slavery, poured his pain into this epic in 1969. Tied to tales of suffering, he crafted long blues riffs that stretched into 20-minute live jams, highlighting the peak dual guitar wizardry of Duane Allman and Dickie Betts. Blending deep blues with hard-hitting rock, it delivered a raw, intense, emotional punch that became the heartbeat of the genre. This wasn't just a song, it was a declaration. The odd, captivating November 8th rhythm defined Southern rock as an improvisational force, where guitars didn't just play, they conversed about hardship and defiance. The Almond Brothers turned personal and historical anguish into sonic power, influencing generations to embrace extended jams and emotional depth, proving that vulnerability could fuel unbreakable rebellion. Hey Jude, Wilson Pickett.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. You were made.
Wilson Pickett, the Wicked Pickett himself, was a soul powerhouse hesitant to tackle a Beatles tune. But in 1969, persuaded by a young Duane Allman, he dove in at Fame Studios, transforming the psychedelic ballad into a high-energy soul rock explosion. Allman's one-take bluesy solo on his Les Paul turned it into something fierce and fresh, blending Southern R&B with improvisational rock fire.
Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made.
This wasn't just a reinterpretation, it was a bridge between worlds. Amid the civil rights tensions, Pickett and Allman's collaboration showcased racial harmony through music, elevating the South's guitar style and proving the region's power to reimagine global hits with raw, blues soul fusion. It influenced countless artists, demonstrating how Southern grit could infuse any song with heart-pounding emotion and unbreakable spirit, making it a symbol of unity and innovation in turbulent times. Midnight Rider, Greg Allman, the Almond Brothers Band. Greg Allman was on the run from his own demons in 1970, channeling a nomadic life and the urge to escape personal turmoil into this introspective gem. With a moody blues country vibe, his soulful vocals and the blend of gentle acoustic guitar with punchy blues rhythms made Southern rock feel more intimate and profound, drawing from Delta blues and country folk roots. This wasn't just a tune about wandering, it was a revelation. Reflecting the South's dusty roads and indomitable spirit, it helped the Almond Brothers solidify the genre as a fusion of raw emotion and outlaw themes. Midnight Rider captured the essence of Southern resilience, inspiring bands to explore personal stories with heartfelt authenticity, turning fleeting escapes into enduring anthems of freedom. Freeird, Lynyrd Skynyrd. Alan Collins and Ronnie Van Zant started this as a simple ballad in 1970 about dodging commitment. But by 1973, it evolved into a 14-minute epic with a legendary guitar solo. Some saw it as a nod to Duane Allman, but it was officially about individual freedom, blending blues boogie with country folk to reflect outlaw life and tragedy, like the band's 1977 plane crash. This wasn't just a song, it was an anthem. Capturing Southern rebellion and soaring spirit, it influenced global audiences with its tragic edge and flying energy. Lynyrd Skynyrd turned personal freedom into a monumental statement, defining the genre's epic scope and proving that Southern rock could blend heartbreak with unyielding pride. Ramblin' Man, the Almond Brothers Band. Dickie Betts drew from his nomadic childhood in 1973, shuttling between Florida's coasts due to his father's work, crafting catchy country rock riffs and intricate dual guitar harmonies. Blending blues boogie with traditional country melodies, it became Southern rock's first big commercial hit, thrusting the genre into the mainstream. This wasn't just a hit, it was a milestone. Reflecting a wandering spirit and love for the homeland, it cemented country elements in Southern rock, inspiring bands like Lynyrd Skynyrd and ZZ Top with its soulful take on Southern life. The Allman Brothers proved that heartfelt storytelling could conquer charts, turning regional pride into universal resonance. Dixie Chicken, Little Feat.
I seen the bright lights of Memphis, and underneath.
Lowell George and Martin Kibbe cooked up this humorous tale in 1973, spinning a yarn about a con artist woman in a Louisiana bar, capturing the state's vibrant, party-fueled culture. Infused with lively New Orleans funk, Southern blues, seductive grooves and joyful jams, It featured eclectic bluesy slide guitar and funky rhythms that push boundaries. This wasn't just a story, it was an expansion. Little Feat's mix of jazz, blues, and country stretched Southern rock from straight-ahead riffs to diverse fusions, inspiring future artists with its boundless, unique sound. Dixie Chicken embodied the South's joyful chaos and creative freedom, proving that humor and groove could deepen the genre's roots while inviting endless innovation. Can't You See? The Marshall Tucker Band.
I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall. Can't you see?
Toy Caldwell, scarred by Southern war trauma and heartbreak, wrote this in 1973 as a plea for escape from tragedy. With a distinctive country blues flute intro, thumb-pick guitar, and extended jams, it blended rustic folk rock with raw, deep emotion, becoming a streaming sensation and outlaw anthem.
Can't you see?
This wasn't just a lament, it was a cornerstone, defining Southern rock through diverse instrumentation, like flute alongside guitar. It resonated as the South's authentic voice, full of nomadic vibes and heartfelt lyrics. The Marshall Tucker Band showed how personal pain could forge timeless connections, influencing the genre's emotional power and enduring appeal. Sweet Home Alabama, Leonard Skynyrd.
Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you.
Ronnie Van Zant, Gary Rossington, and Ed King fired back at critics in 1974 from Jacksonville, Florida, with a powerful boogie riff defending the South against Neil Young while calling out racism. Praising Alabama from Florida roots, it merged blues rock with country folk, embodying pride, rebellion, and party vibes at the core of Southern rock. This wasn't just a response, it was a cultural icon, a global smash with vibrant dual guitars. It defined the genre as a voice for Southern identity, promoting unity despite misinterpretations. Influencing acts like the Dixie Chicks, Sweet Home Alabama's lasting vitality showed how controversy could fuel timeless anthems of resilience and community. These 10 songs didn't just change music, they changed lives. They remind us that art is a form of resistance, a way to fight back against the forces that try to silence us. What song inspires you to keep fighting for your dreams? Let me know in the comments below. And if this journey through Southern rock history moved you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder that the world belongs to the dreamers, the fighters, and the rebels.